Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. Look at me. Beanie has gotten his revenge. After all the problems we've had, he decided to tie me up, so I can't even do anything. I can't go anywhere. But that's not going to stop me from presenting our latest show. Here is season 2. Of course, it's IQRA Kids TV. It's awesome. Right, you lot. You know we've got new features for you. We've got Muslim maestros. We've got the ABCs of Islam. We've got Nasheed downloads and so much more. So hopefully, when I play it to you now, by the end of the show, hopefully I'll be out of this predicament, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try my best. Guys, enjoy the show. See you in a minute.
Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to FIYA, How Things Work. This new show is absolutely awesome. You know, do you like our studio, our laboratory? Isn't it wonderful? But you're probably wondering, well, Professor IQRA, what's it all about? What's it for? Don't you worry, my friends out there. My assistant is going to tell you all about it, aren't you? He doesn't appear to be here at the moment. Very curious. I might have to give him a call. So let's give him a call now. Hello! Assalamu alaikum. Yes, you're not in your space. What? You're nervous? Why are you nervous? We've been practicing for like 3 weeks every single day. What? Look, I'm going to give you to the count of 5, and if you're not here by then, I'm going to sack you. I might get him moving. Right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, there you are.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. My name is Kid Bilal. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was out practicing my script for today's show. I think I've got it now. It's my first time on telly, so I'm a bit nervous. Professor IQRA, how many people do you think are actually watching?
Assalamu alaikum, Kid Bilal. Don't you worry. I'm glad you make it. And don't worry, I'm sure everybody out there is going to be encouraging you to do a good job. Aren't you? Aren't you? Yes, of course you are. Yes, you are. You are. Yes, don't worry about it. First off, why not tell everybody what the show is about?
Okay, well, we know how curious kids are and how much they want to know about the way that the world works. So we put this show together to talk about how things work that we see every day, like microwave ovens, cars, planes, and all sorts of stuff, even stuff that's in space.
Nicely put, young man. Now, tell us why we decided to call our show FIYA.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in many surahs of the Quran that when He wishes to create something, He just says kun, fayakun, which means be, and it is.
That's absolutely right. Everything we talk about on the show is only possible because of the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No matter how amazing or fantastic the facts may be, they only come into existence because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahu Akbar.
That's right, guys. Make sure you remember that in all the things we do on our wonderful show.
Oh, well done. So, should we begin, Kid Bilal? Yes?
Yes, sir, Professor IQRA. Today we're going to talk about volcanoes. Right, I was looking through a book today and saw pictures of mountains with fire coming out of the top. I was wondering, do you guys know what this is? Or this? Or this? Or even this? Of course, it's a volcano! volcanoes. The word volcano comes from the island Vulcano, which is a volcanic island in Italy. The island gets its name from a Roman god called Vulcan. Roman mythology says that Vulcan lived inside the volcano, and if the Romans made him angry, the volcano would explode. So what exactly is a volcano? A volcano is a type of mountain that caves downwards to a pool of molten rock, which is below the Earth's surface. During a volcanic eruption, pressure builds up underground due to the formation of magma, which is molten rock mixed with gases. Not that kind of gas. The pressure causes gases and rock to shoot up through the opening and spill over with lava fragments. Volcanic eruptions have triggered tsunamis, earthquakes, and even floods.
Kid Bilal, what is all that shouting I'm hearing?
Sorry, I'm still talking about volcanoes. It's so exciting. It's awesome.
Okay, but you need to calm down or the neighbors will complain and we might get chucked out. We'd have to move all of this equipment and all of our stuff.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should take over for a while I go for a drink and cool myself off, okay? Okay.
Okay, but don't touch that pink celebration cake in the fridge. Or... Oh, he's gone. Well, let me continue. How are volcanoes actually formed, you're probably wondering. Well, I'm about to tell you right now. The majority of the Earth's volcanoes are located along tectonic plates because when tectonic plates collide, one tectonic plate will slide and move under another one, forming a volcano. Usually, it's a thinner oceanic plate that moves under a larger continental plate. The water that gets trapped in the process will start to boil due to the high pressures and begin to melt the rock. That rock is then magma! Examples of these kinds of volcanoes include Mount Vesuvius, which erupted in 79 AD and destroyed several settlements, including Pompeii, and Mount St. Helens. Mount St. Helens erupted in 1980 and destroyed 200 homes. Very sad indeed. After the eruption of these two volcanoes, the large chamber inside the mountain that once held the magma collapses and forms a crater known as a calandra. What's all that noise? What's all that racket?
Professor IQRA! Professor IQRA, where's the forks and napkins?
Huh? Forks and napkins? I thought you went for a drink!
I'd have a quick bite of this lovely pink cake. It's in the fridge.
If you touch that pink celebration cake, you'll be in big trouble, mister. It's for a special occasion, so hands off!
All right then. Oh my gosh. Sheesh.
We need to talk about different types of volcanoes. Do you think you could do that, Kid Bilal?
Okay, then let's begin. Different types of volcanoes. Scientists have created three main categories of volcanoes: active, dormant, and extinct. Active volcanoes. An active volcano is one that has erupted recently and there is a possibility that it might erupt again. Dormant volcanoes. A dormant volcano is one that has not erupted for a long time. However, it may still erupt in the future. And extinct volcanoes. An extinct volcano is one which has erupted thousands of years ago and will probably never erupt again.
Well, how many volcanoes are there in the world, you're probably wondering? Well, the answer is that nobody actually knows the number because for a number of reasons. For example, there are volcanic fields which are made up of hundreds of individual eruption centers, including cinder cones and shield volcanoes. These individual eruption centers are all linked to the same magma chamber. Ew. It is estimated that there are around 1,500 potential active volcanoes around the world. This figure excludes the continuous belts of volcanoes on the ocean floor at spreading centers such as the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. Out of these 1,500 volcanoes, about 500 of them have previously erupted, and many are located along the Pacific Rim, which is also known as the Ring of Fire. Each year alone, about 50 to 70 volcanoes erupt around the world. What's more, scientists have found that at any given time, there is an average of around 20 volcanoes that are erupting.
Which country has the most volcanoes? Volcanoes are located all over the world, largely in places where tectonic plates either converge or diverge. If you're on the hunt for volcanoes, then the Mid-Atlantic range is where you need to go, as it is the home of tons of volcanoes. Another place brimming with volcanic activity is the Pacific Rim of Fire. Volcanoes tend to form in regions where the plates on the crust are thin or stretched out. The East African Rift and the Rio Grande Rift in North America are examples of these regions. In terms of which country has the most volcanoes, the answer is the United States, closely followed by Russia and Indonesia.
Come on, Kid Bilal. We're running out of time. We need to speed up, I think. Yes. Let's do 6 facts about volcanoes. You take 2 and I'll take 2. Okay? Ready?
Okay.
Let's go! There are more than 1,500 active volcanoes on the planet Earth even as we speak. There are also more than 80 volcanoes under the ocean, although these are just the ones that we know about and the others we haven't discovered yet.
The Ring of Fire is in the area of the Pacific Ocean that is shaped like a horseshoe. It is home to 90% of the world's earthquakes and 75% of the world's volcanoes. The largest active volcano in the world is the Shield volcano, known as Mauna Loa in Hawaii. It is 13,670 feet above the ocean.
Mars has the largest known volcanoes called Olympus Mons. It is no longer active and will probably never erupt again. A volcanic eruption can send ash high into the air, sometimes over 17 miles. That's really high. Whoa. Oh, and that's it for volcanoes today, guys. We hope you learned a few interesting things about them. How was your first show, Kid Bilal?
Oh, I loved it! The magma, the lava, the legends, so wicked! I never knew being on telly could be so much fun! Thanks, guys, for helping me!
Well, it's great to hear that, Kid Bilal. And because you did such a great job, and to celebrate your first time on the telly, we have this for you!
Wow, subhanallah, that's why you were saving that pink cake. Alhamdulillah, thank you, Professor, and everyone, thank you so much.
Well done, brother. But now it's time for us to say goodbye. Guys, thank you for watching us. Take care. See you soon. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, guys, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome to the Random Art Studio. We are continuing our series of drawing creepy crawlies animals that appear in the Quran. Right, today's one is a monkey. A monkey. Well, apes. Monkey, apes, same difference, you know what I mean? Once again, I have scoured the entire internet to find the cutest little monkey that I could find. I mean, there might be other cute ones out there, I don't know. But I think I found a really cute one. Let's have it on the screen right now. There it is! Oh, it's so cute. Right, I've got the same one on my phone over here as well. So we're going to use the grid and the basic shape technique, meaning we're going to use a grid. If you can look at the picture I've got on the screen of that monkey, you can see it's got a line through him. That's the grid system that we're talking about. Whenever you find a picture online or a picture on a book or something and you want to use a grid system, you should get some pencils or a marker or something and draw some lines on it. Make it as even as you can and then recreate that grid system on the surface that you're going to draw, okay? Then what you're going to do is this, okay? You're going to figure out where does the parts of the, in this case, monkey, fall within the grid. Right, let's look at our picture. The head of the monkey easily is in the top left-hand corner. Yeah, you can see that his body is in the bottom left-hand corner and his tail and his right arm, his left arm, is in the bottom left. Okay, bottom right, okay? And his ear is in the top right, but let's not worry about that. Okay, so what we have to do first and foremost is recreate that grid shape on our bit of paper. Now, as I'm looking at it, it's not quite a perfect square. It's slightly pulled out a bit. So I'm going to recreate that here on my piece of paper. I'm just using my free hand to draw that shape in, okay? Because it's not about being a photocopier, a human photocopier. It's about using your hands, using your eye to judge distances, to get your hand practiced in drawing straight lines, to be that little bit more disciplined as an artist, okay? Now here comes the tough part where you have to put those grid lines in. So halfway between this corner and this corner is about here somewhere. So we're gonna draw a line straight down the middle. Right? But go through it with your free hand. Try to resist the urge of using a ruler, okay? Or any other flat surface that you can, no, don't do that, okay? Right, as we said, this is gonna be a rough representation of the picture that we've got here. A rough representation, okay? Now, the head, as we said, is in the top left-hand corner as we look at it, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just do a blobby shape to represent roughly where his head goes. What goes where? Let's start with this left-hand cheek here. If I zoom in on my phone one, right? This cheek here. It just goes outside of that line, which is this line here, and goes back in about halfway. So halfway is about here. So it's kind of like this. Okay, so I almost feel like I'm drawing hands with 3 fingers and a thumb. Right, let's just rub out some of these construction lines above his head, because you can see I was really aiming quite high. And it took me a while to figure it out, because again, I kind of underestimated thinking this picture was going to be so easy. It's such a cute looking monkey. I thought, yeah, it's going to be easy. But it's not as easy as I thought it would be. Right, let me just put in some of these lines. Oh, his eyebrows, let's put those in. The eyebrows always look the same on these little guys. Little kind of black semicircles or something. Okay. Now, some of the bits, as I'm looking at it, some of the bits are out, I mean, in the wrong position, but it's okay. It's okay, okay? You can still see, if you didn't see the original and you saw this straight away, you'd say, yeah, it's a little monkey, Khaleel. Exactly what we want. Okay, it doesn't have to look exactly like the drawing, but it must look like the thing you're supposed to be drawing. In this case, a monkey. Now, this is the only creature we've done so far with a very different tail. All the other ones have had that little thing at the end, but this one doesn't. And I think that little thing is to shoo away the flies, I think, I presume, okay? All right, let's put a bit more detail on the hands, feet, toe, call it what you like. The opposable thumbs on his feet, and the same for his hand. Okay. Okay. Again, guys, I'll say it again, but I had to rush this one, so please forgive me that I had to kind of go at speed to get it done, because I've made so many mistakes with this one, and I don't mind confessing it to the world. Yes, I made so many mistakes. That's why it took so long to do it and get it kind of to a position, to a place where it kind of looks like, yeah, that looks fairly accurate. But that is the beauty of art sometimes, okay? You always find yourself being challenged by things that you even like to draw all the time. And you realize, whoa, I like drawing such and such, but my days, the one I chose to draw today is a lot more complicated than I initially thought. Right, let's have a look at that one now, guys. Oh, he's still cute though. He's still very cute. My days. Right, my friends, thank you so much for watching us here on our little series of drawing animals, creatures, and all kind of bugs that appear in the Quran. Again, as I said, if you want to appear on the show, go to our Instagram account and inbox me there your artwork. We would love to see it. For now, guys, take care. Assalamu alaikum. Still haven't managed to get myself out of this predicament. He's done some really good knots. I'm telling you, I can barely move. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the show so far. We've got a lot more in store for you, so never miss any of our shows. And if you see Beanie, could you tell him to come and untie me, please? Right, guys, take care of yourself. See you soon. Assalamu alaikum. Right, let's get out of this. Ah! Oh, no, you can't. Reason number 7, it was a massive up.
Tales of wonder.
Right? Different things you do.
IQRA Kids TV.